Hey everybody, welcome back to Tony's Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing another As Seen on TV item. This is the Bell & Howell tack wallet. This Bell & Howell tack wallet is supposed to be super durable and super versatile. And the big thing is it says it's flame resistant. I definitely want to check that out. I'm going to check out the other features too, but that's the biggie, right? You know me, I don't ever read instructions anyway. At least hardly ever. Okay, we notice that it is Velcro at first. Kind of looks like a standard nylon wallet. And we see here that it's got a key ring inside of it. And they say that that's not really for a bunch of keys. It's really just for like one special key. So like if you want to keep your house key separate or a car key or something like that. It looks like there's a little mesh thing here. I guess that might be where you might put like a driver's license or something. And then it's got a big pocket here. And it's got a tack wallet card on there. And then we've got some of that stuff that keeps everything dry, silicone. And then back here we've got a lanyard that hangs off the back of it. So that's for your belt loop, it says. It's got 1, 2, 3 pockets there. And then it's got the little mesh opening right there. And I guess that would be for a driver's license. And one more pocket over here. And then of course, you know, a big area where you can put cash or whatever. Something I thought was kind of neat is it's got a little secret compartment right here with a zipper on it. Check that out right there. So if you got some extra cash you're wanting to hide from your wife or your husband or whatever, you can put that there. It claims that it protects against RFID, so that's the electronics theft protection. So I won't be able to test that out. Somebody else might have access to something that tests that. I don't. My buddy Jeff at Jeff Reviews for You is also reviewing one of these As Seen on TV Bell & Howell tack wallets. I'm going to throw this over to him for pre-inspection.
All right, Tony, I'll look at this wallet. Ooh, Velcro. Ooh, it seems pretty tough. I could fit some money in here. Pretty cool.
Whoa. Thanks for checking it out, Jeff. Okay, so now let's run it through a few real-world motions and try to catch it on fire. All right, so I've got this thing loaded up with all my cards like I normally have in my other wallet, and it seems to hold everything pretty nice. Honestly, immediately I'm having a little bit of stress with the Velcro on this, and you can see it's kind of bulky there. I was hoping it was a little more slim than that, but it does hold, but at the same time, it's catching on something in there, and I don't really know what it is, but it's not as slim as I hoped. I'll go ahead and stick this in my pocket. We'll test out the lanyard real fast. And I'm going to slip it on there. All right, so here's the wallet, and it fits right back here. And to me, it looks a little bit bulky as compared to what I normally use. So there you go. Yeah, that's a little bit bulkier than my normal wallet. I don't like that. But for anti-theft, that might work for somebody, so somebody can't just pickpocket you. So I'm going to tug on this pretty good, and we'll see if this thing rips. And see there, I was able to rip that right off. So I think if somebody came up and grabbed this really fast, they would probably, you know, if one really good tug from somebody who's trying to really take this and steal it, they probably would get this off of you pretty fast. So that's a test of the strength of that thing, and to me that's an automatic fail for that. The BB gun did not seem to hurt the wallet whatsoever. There are some little nicks in it, but it actually didn't make any good clean holes in this thing. So I don't know if I trust this with my life, but at the same time, it did a pretty good job at resisting my knife, and I stabbed it in there pretty good, and I sliced it up as best as I could. It didn't make any slices, and it did not make any huge gashes in it with the knife. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt to set this thing on fire and see if it's as flame resistant as they say it is in the commercials and on the packaging. And right now, this is standard 91% rubbing alcohol. I'm gonna spray this down. All I can say is don't try this at home. I'm going to attempt to light it with my tack lighter. And it's on fire now. And the wallet looks like it is burning to me. It's shrinking up pretty good, and it got kind of crispy there, it looks like. I think I will set it on fire one more time just to make sure we do a thorough test on it, but you can see that it is definitely not flame resistant. Or completely. I mean, it did burn that up. I mean, it stopped burning, but at the same time, it shrunk it up on that end. So, you know, I was hoping it didn't have any effect at all on it. One more time. There we go. You can see right here, it did not hold up at all. This wallet pretty much melted. So let's look at the contents on the inside. I don't think it probably hurt them too bad. The toilet paper is not singed whatsoever, but if this thing would have continued burning and there was still fuel, this thing I think would have just completely gone up. You can see how singed it is, and this did not hold up whatsoever to the fire, I don't think, in my opinion. So, you know, look there, not as flame resistant as it looks in the commercials or on the packaging. The first thing I did was I stuffed all of my stuff in my regular wallet into this, and this thing was just too bulky for me. Then we checked out the lanyard, and the lanyard definitely did not hold up. And that was me being kind of easy on it at first, and then giving one last good tug, it ripped right off. So that didn't hold up. So if somebody's going to pickpocket you, they would be able to get that pretty easy, because they're going to be running through their life, and you know, they're going to reach in your pocket, grab that, and run as fast as they can. So they wouldn't have a problem with this. And then, you know, I shot it with a BB gun a couple of times, and it did hold up to that. Didn't even make a mark on it from what I could tell. Then I stabbed it a few times, and it held up to stabbing pretty well. I'm not telling anybody to test that out for themselves. That's just something I did up against a pole. So anyway, it held up to that pretty well, and slicing. And then when I set the thing on fire, it did not hold up to that at all. And you can see there, it's just charred up as can be. And that was just from spraying a little alcohol on it, setting on fire, you know, a couple of times. And the stuff that's inside, there was some toilet paper in there. It did not burn that. And I told my buddy Jeff over at Jeff's Reviews, I said I was going to let him look at this thing after I got done burning it to see, you know, if it was comparable to his. You know, he actually tested one of these too and put it through the fire test, and we're going to see if we had the same results. So Jeff, you want to check this out for me?
Hey Tony, let me check that out. Ah, it did get burned. Interesting. All right, here you go, man.
Whoa, thanks, Jeff. Hey guys, I encourage you to check out Jeff's Reviews for You. He does a lot of really good, honest, as seen on TV reviews, and also he reviews a lot of other stuff too. But I'll have a link to his YouTube channel down in the description of this video. You guys need to check him out. Really good stuff there, and a good friend. In my opinion, it's just a wallet, nothing special. Anything I expressed today is totally my opinion, and you saw the results of the testing. If you have any questions about this item, just throw those down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed today's review on the As Seen on TV Bell & Howell Tack Wallet. Thanks so much for tuning in, and God bless you.